Hey there, Obi here. Alright, today's video is going to be talking about the Mythic Hammer and also the LIV tablet. And I know I'm not using it correctly right here, but I'm going to give a proper demonstration in a second. So to do all that, we're going to go into the sandbox mode, which, yeah, is just found right here. We launch it. You can ignore the XP and the gold. I don't know why it's there. As far as I understand, you don't get anything from going in here. But anyway, I'm going to see you on the other side. Okay, here we are in the sandbox mode. I've already configured everything that I've wanted. So we're going to have one wave of 10 random tier 6 zombies, and then we're going to have a fire skeleton warrior skeleton boss. So, yeah. Now, I will press start encounter, but it won't start until I get in there. So what I want to do is I want to show off the LIV tablet or the LIV camera. So what we'll do is with our menu button, we're going to go to Other, and then there it is on the left corner. You click LIV Experimental. Now, usually if you do this the first time, it'll throw a tablet on the ground that you can pick up, or if you don't pick it up in time, you go to your inventory and it's right here. So it's always right here. Now, I've already played around with the settings. So for example, if I want to take a selfie, I've changed my FOV so I'm further out, so there's more of me. I'll click this button here. And you can see that I've got this cheesy grin. So whenever you take a selfie, you'll notice that I smile. All right. And so, yeah, that's going to be the thumbnail, well, the one with the hammer. So we're going to be switching in and out of third-person view so we can see it here. Now, when I first started using this, I thought I had to hold it the whole time, and it was really awkward. No, I can record, put it in my inventory, and it will stay recording. Okay? So I'm going to switch to that in just a second. Basically, anytime that you see this first person view here, this is the Quest, the native Quest camera recording. Okay, if I switch into third person, I'm using the LIV tablet, so I'll be switching back and forth to show off the Mythic Hammer. So let's kind of talk about the Mythic Hammer. So mine is 131 base damage. Everybody I talk to has much higher damage than I do, but, well, a few points, not much higher. Now, I got area damage and slowing on mine. If you wanted pure DPS, then I would go with criticals and attack power. But for me, mine is more about crowd control because I feel this is a great crowd control weapon. So if I press the trigger, I can charge it up. And now it's ready. It's ready to go. So this right here is an explosive device. So anything in my path is going to get blown up. It's going to get exploded. So if you're somebody like me who likes to run with a shield, you can tap your shield to it, and it does it. Or like you saw, you can use your hand. You can smack it on the ground. You can hit just about anything. So if I throw it there, it exploded. All right. So we're going to see this in action. So like I said, let's pull out the tablet, third person, and then record. 3, 2, 1, record. So like I said, third person is the LIV tablet, first person is Quest. So now we're looking for some enemies, and I hope they gather around. There we go. So I've charged up, and you can see that it's quite powerful that way. Uncharged. There's the slowing. Let's get him again. Why am I not hitting him in the head? What is wrong with my aim? Well, my aim is bad. Okay, no problem. Because I can just do that. Alright, let's try this again. Why am I not hitting him in the head? There we go. So, the purple effect is the slowing. I would say one downside to this, it's very, very sensitive. So, if you're with your friends, they can accidentally tap it like with their sword, with their shield, with a weapon, whatever, right? It's the same thing, like you go to throw it, and somebody throws their weapon, they can collide in the air. I don't even have to try with these guys. Okay, so let's go around and let's show how easy it is to take care of these guys. It would be nice if I didn't drop potions. I hear noises, I just don't see them. This is one thing about the sandbox that's a little annoying. This arena is quite big, but I just want these guys to show up in front of me. Alright, so let's run around here. Charge it up. Boom. I didn't even hit him in the head. Doesn't matter. He's gone. Oh, and there's the boss. Alright. So I wanted to show this boss off. Not the ice one because he would probably kill me. So, his hitbox, as most of you know, is quite small. Now, you see there, he's got slowing on him. So, it does work, at least with tier 6. I read in the Discord somebody said something about like the crossbow slowing doesn't affect the tier 7 skeleton. I want him to pull me in. Are you going to pull me in? Use your lasso. Nope, I haven't used your lasso. Alright, that's fine. So, now, look, I could be a lot faster with this, but I really want to show it charged up. You can see there that I took some health down, even though I didn't hit him directly in the hitbox. When I pulled the hammer back, it hit him in the back of the head. So the explosion still does some heavy damage, right? Here we go again. He's not acting the way that I want him to. Oh, of course he pulls me in. This is the best time to hit him, but I can't get him to do it when I want him to. So the slowing is activated. I don't really use the spear on him. Can you pull me in? There we go. That's the best time to hit him. Alright. Slowing. That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. So, the whole time I was like, oh yeah, I'm just not going to do an ice one because he's going to kill me. And there we go. So, look, I know that there's a thread right now on the Discord to nerf that boss. Don't nerf him. I just need to get good. So, that was a skill issue. But really, the whole point of this was to show off the Mythic Hammer in all its glory. It was kind of a lot more boring than I thought it was going to be. I apologize for that, but I think you get the idea. And I also wanted to show off that LIV tablet, switching in and out. You can make some amazing photos with this. Like look at this right here. Can I take a photo while I'm recording? And if that turned out, yeah, I'm going to put that on screen. You can make some amazing photos. So, do that. Play around with the tablet. See what interesting content you can come up with. Take some photos. Like I said, play around with the settings. If you don't know what they do, just try to see what everything is. So, like, we can move that in a little bit. Take another photo there. I think the sky looks absolutely amazing, so good job on the devs for that. I know it looks much better, or I've heard it looks much better on PC because it's dynamic, it moves. On Quest it's static, but it's still, this is just a beautiful game even for Quest. Like, you wouldn't expect something like this for Quest. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say for today. So until next time, I'll see ya.